Hello everybody and welcome back to the current week 7. Guys, I'm obviously in a slightly different area. I'm trying something new. I'm standing up, not in my chair. Getting a kind of a better camera angle, and I'm back using the other camera. The audio's not going to be as good because I have my microphone over there still on my desk. I'm going to hook that up next week. I just did not have time right now. But welcome back to week 7, guys, and we're going to have Richie talk with his exclusive interviews with Gavin McKendry and Dan McDonald from the band Tribute.
Hello, and welcome back to The Current. This week we have the privilege of having two of world-renowned band Tribute members here. Gavin McKendry.
I'm Gavin McKendry.
And this is my friend Dan McDonald.
I play the guitar. And
yes.
Also, I think we should say that we are also the band Megabute. I don't know why they're laughing. This is serious. But...
yes.
Do you want to go into what Megabute is, or?
No, I really don't. Okay, so anyways, as promised via Twitter, we're going to have some interviews with the Tribute members because, as you all know, the Oscars were this Sunday, and Tribute happened to rack up the award for Best Soundtrack of a Short Animated Film.
It was great. The soundtrack was absolutely unbelievable.
Mm-hmm.
We had Donald Trump call us, and he said he was in Trump Tower when he called us, and he said it was life-changing to him. He says his viewpoints on life have totally changed because of our music.
Now, Gavin, can I ask you,
yes.
Now, what movie specifically was this for?
This was a movie I actually had the privilege to help write. It was Scrape Marner, the Miserly Wizard of Ravioli versus St. Bede the Venerable. And the premise of this movie was this man named Silas Marner turns into a mad wizard named Scrape. A combination of Scrooge and Snape to form Scrape. There's this monk, St. Bede, and he gets bitten by a radioactive beetle, and he now has the ability to turn into a shapeshift into this slightly larger than average sized beetle. And they're always butting heads a lot, and there's a lot of good music in the movie, and they're always fighting, and there's going to be a sequel coming up. I don't know how many years it's going to take, but...
when you say... Can I stop you? When you say ravioli, is this like the food ravioli?
No, it's spelled differently. I don't know how ravioli is spelled, but it is spelled differently.
Okay, thanks. Now, question for Dan. Now, Dan, yes. I know that, some people may say that you're the Lars Ulrich of the band Tribute. Not his attitude, but in his drumming capabilities. Would you say that's fair?
I'd probably agree with that. I just started playing drums this year.
But I've also heard that he's also like the Michael Portnoy.
Yes, of the band Tribute as well.
And that his drumming style is comparable, but because all the other music is so phenomenally amazing,
right?
It's almost like Lars Ulrich, but it's like...
It's really not. That's what I was getting to. But Dan, Dan,
I've been compared to many great drummers. Let's just leave it at that.
And Lars Ulrich.
Dan, can you just give me a walkthrough of your drum studies? Because I know, obviously for the soundtrack for Scrape Marner, the Miserly Wizard versus St. Bede the Venerable, the movie, you worked tirelessly on perfecting a lot of technique. Can you walk me through some of the training that you faced that you went through?
Yes, certainly. So, what I would do is I'd chug a glass of chocolate milk, then I'd go straight to my basement, kind of just randomly tap on drums a little bit, just kind of get the feel for the sticks in my hands. Then after that, I'd take a calendar, put that on my head, and then say,
"Ravioli, ravioli, give me the phone."
But I immediately practice every drum beat known to man. And then that was concluded.
Thank you, Dan.
I remember I was there one time when Dan did it, and it was a phenomenal. I was actually FaceTiming Donald Trump when Dan was doing it, and Donald Trump was amazed, totally just flabbergasted by Mr. McDonald's performance. Yeah, watching Mr. McDonald play the drums is a spectacle to see, and I would expect. I want all of you to go on YouTube right now and search Dan McDonald Drum Master. YouTube browser.
It'll most definitely not come up.
It will, but
YouTube banned me because I was so good.
You won't find it.
It won't come up.
All right, and just to give the people, our millions of followers on Twitter and YouTube of The Current, I'm talking about.
Oh, not The Current?
Not Tribute.
Okay.
Dan is always working, and I don't know if you could tell from this seated area, but if you've ever seen Dan McDonald walking down the hallways, he's pretty fit, pretty lean type kid. He's He's not much of like a huge like power, like boom, like I'm this huge guy. But you might notice that
Something's a little different
he's a little puffy today. What can that be? Dan, can you take off this polo and show the fans of the current what's going on?
Certainly.
Whoa!
Oh, look at that.
Dan, can you explain to the people, the fans of the current, what you're actually wearing and what's the purpose of this?
Yes, I am wearing a Titan TITIN weighted shirt, also known as Sylvester.
Dan, or can you kind of tell me how the name Sylvester came about? Like, why do you call it Sylvester?
So we were devising various.
Dan, where were we?
Epics.
We were in Trump Tower when we were talking about this.
I believe we were at the top of Trump Tower. Yes.
Okay, let's just
Yes.
a little
and
setting for it.
you know, always doing things that Megabutte does, writing great music, talking about
This is
stuff.
Megabutte talking. The rest of Tribute was not there. But anyways, Dan.
Continue.
All of a sudden, Gavin passes out. He wakes up, has an epiphany, and says, "Why don't we name it Sylvester?" As weighted vest, Sylvester
Has the
the
word
name.
best in it.
has the word best in it. That's how Sylvester came about.
It was yes, it was.
And,
Donald Trump was all for it too. He was very excited to have the name.
And we were very interested to follow up on Dan throughout his journey with this Titan Weight Fest, and so we thank the current viewers once again for
Thank you all
watching us, and once again we want to finish off with closing of Maha Pristi Maha.
Baha.
We love you.
Sweet, guys, that was a great movie. If you guys have not seen the movie that Tribute's soundtrack was in, go check it out, guys. Dan said it, or Gavin said it in the interview. If you guys don't follow Tribute, check them out right there. Their Twitter link is right there. That's their at sign or whatever on Twitter. And if you don't follow us on Twitter, there's ours right now. We are partners with Tribute, guys. We work with Tribute. I'm good friends with those, well, one of Tribute's, two of Tribute members. Something like that. But let's get into Cailyn's speed art for the week, guys. It's amazing, and I was actually impressed. Like, really impressed. Okay, guys, put your support for Cailyn down in the comments, guys. Her art is just outstanding. I can't believe it. Like I said last week, I can't draw. So any art is good art, and she has actually very good art for being good at art. That made sense, right? So this week, guys, I'm actually gonna be doing my own little story, which I haven't done. I don't think in like 3 weeks. I want to say 2 or 3 weeks, something in there. But we're gonna be talking about something that kind of hit home with me. If you guys have seen the Oscars, you've probably seen this speech.
Michelle. Our kids, this film was really born from watching our kids grow up, which is not easy. Anyone out there who's in junior high, high school, working it out, suffering, there are days you're going to feel sad, you're going to feel angry, you're going to feel scared. That's nothing you can choose, but you can make stuff. Make films, draw, write, It'll make a world of difference.
That speech is probably the best thing I've heard in a very long time, because if you are there's a lot of people that feel like they can't do something because they're going to be thought of as weird, or they're going to be thought of as, that's kind of a weird thing to do. People are going to make fun of me, especially with like the current. When I first started this, I was a little nervous because I was kind of like, oh crap, are people going to like it? Are people going to laugh at me? I'm weird on camera or something like that. I don't know. But, it's successful. Everyone's liked it that's seen it. And, that's kind of like the big show there is you can do anything you want to do. If you come home one day from school and you say, I want to play video games on YouTube and make videos, do it, because people aren't going to make fun of you. If people do, it's because they're jealous. They're mad that you're doing something that they didn't do. They're mad that you took that opportunity that they didn't take. And, even if you want to do anything else, if you want to do music, join a band, make a band, play music, write music, whatever you want to do art. Like Cailyn, she draws all the time. It's like me, make a great thing that brings people together and shows you guys slightly relevant information. Stuff like that, guys. I mean, that's why this is such a big thing to me, guys, is because, like, if you know me, I'm not exactly an athletic person. I don't do sports, and when it comes to high school, sports is kind of one of those things that really helps you in the friend group kind of thing, If you're in, football, you have a whole team of football players behind you as your friends. If you're in track, you got everyone in track, you got cross country, and if you win that stuff, you got the rest of the schools. Like, holy crap, you're an athlete, and you're, state champion, and all that stuff, that, stereotypical high school garbage. But being a band member, you don't really get that a whole lot. And that's kind of why this kind of hits with me, because it's like, yeah, I'm not up there with the football players or the track stars or the, everything else, but I'm still able to put this stuff together and bring people like Richie and Cailyn and Eric and Aiden, which you guys actually haven't seen yet, but he's going to be in here next week. Spoiler alert. Gavin, Dan, great people into one area where we can all talk about, fun stuff about life that really everyone's got in common. So that's kind of the other underlying theme there, is everyone has similarities. Just because you do a certain activity doesn't mean that you're different. I mean, obviously you have slightly different interests, but everyone has something that they have in common. So never think that you can't just do whatever you want to do. And that's kind of like that. That's basically what I wanted to say, guys. Sorry, I got a little sentimental and really real there, but like I said, it's kind of something that hits with me. But now, end of episode 7, week 7, whatever you want to call them, guys. Let's try to grow this channel, guys. This week, I'm going to start tweeting more from the account. So like I said, follow us. Links can be in the description for that. Basically, just tweet this out, share it, grow it, tell your friends. We're going to be doing a lot of advertising kind of around our school, I know, probably on Twitter a lot, trying to get the word of the current out there and grow the fan base a lot, because the people that watch it, you guys, you really like it. So let's get some more people in here who really like it. Thank you guys. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next week. See ya.